Today we'll run through the user guide for the Padman Automation Chatterbox Pro. We'll show you how easy it is to monitor your irrigation activity from your mobile phone. You can receive notifications from your Padman Automation app or SMS messages. So before taking possession of the Chatterbox Pro, our automation team will pre-configure it for you. To receive any communication from your unit, our automation team will need to set up, activate and maintain a Telstra managed service for you. Our automation team will set you up with the Padman app where you can log in on your phone, PC or tablet. That receives notifications wherever it's logged in rather than text messages, but it still does need that Telstra SIM activated. You can choose not to use the Padman app and enter up to 2 mobile numbers which will receive text messages. These numbers can be enabled or disabled at your convenience. The antenna allows the Chatterbox to communicate with the phone network. The GPS unit allows precise location, and the beacon light allows it to be found easily at night. The control panel is made up of on and off buttons, navigation and selection buttons, and the digital screen allows easy readability in day and night conditions. While the solar panel uses the sun to charge the internal battery, there is also a socket in the back for mains power. The water enters through these holes in the side to get to the 3 stainless steel water sensors inside the base of the unit. With your pre-configured Chatterbox Pro, all that's left to do is to turn it on, place it towards the end of the bay, and wait for the water to reach the water sensors. You will then receive a notification on the app or an SMS on your phone to tend to your water.
G'day, my name is Bo. I work in automation here at Padman Stops. I'm here to run you through how to operate your Chatterbox Pro. So when you first turn your unit on, you'll be met with the status page. In the status page, it gives you the current date and time, the battery voltage, the signal strength, the GPS location. It tells you if it's solar charging and or charging from your DC charger, if the sensor is wet or dry. So once you've exited out of status, use the down arrow and it brings you to settings. Once you press OK, it gives you an option to modify the date and time. You don't need to because the GPS will update that for you. Next you'll come across to the pre-entered phone numbers that we will do in the workshop for you. Next down will be firmware upgrade, which we'll ask you to do if we need to update your device. Press back. Next you come to self-test. When you place your device in the paddock, you can press self-test, which will update its GPS location on your Padman's app. Next is device information, press OK. When troubleshooting your device over the phone, we might ask you to go into this menu and it will give you its serial number, which is on the side, its Chatterbox Pro, and also its firmware version. If you press down, it'll give you more details that we might ask for over the phone. And also coming down to the final one, it'll also be if there is any faults. Those numbers there is what we might ask for. And if you press down again, it'll bring you back to status. The most common cause of not receiving a notification is your unit has not gone to sleep. After interacting with the screen, your unit then needs to turn blank, which is sleep mode, at which time it will then detect water after the 6 minutes and send you a notification, which takes about 60 seconds, like this. Like this. To get longer life out of your battery, charge it as often as you can through the mains power.
As a part of our Pro series, the Chatterbox is capable of talking to other Padman automation devices connected to the Padman app. It is possible to close that outlet and open the next, but we won't get into that in this video. For more information on the Chatterbox Pro or any of the Padman Automation Pro series, don't hesitate to get in touch.